After Corypheus was defeated, I thought the Venatori would just disappear.
What a fool I was. I'm glad you were here to help with the dragon. It could have destroyed the city.
What can I do for you, Rook?
I was curious about the Magisterium, the Venatori, and the Shadow Dragons.
Ah, of course. You're not from here, are you?
No, I'm not. It's baffling to me that the Venatori have such influence.
The Venatori wish for a return to the past, when Tevinter ruled all of Thedas. It's an idea that appeals to many in the Magisterium, even though their duty should be to the people. But my father made sure to impress the importance of a Magister's duty upon me, before he revealed me to the Imperium as his heir. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
You had to be revealed to the Magisterium?
A Magister must declare the inheritor of their seat. They were expecting a young man, but we decided that I would show them who I truly was. I was 15 and standing in front of all those Magisters. Their gazes told me they believed I didn't belong. But my father was behind me every step. Mevaris Talani, he told me, you deserve to be here. Stand tall and claim your birthright. And I did.
15. Speaking to the Magisterium and showing them who you are? I must have taken so much courage.
We never think we're brave enough, do we? Until we're called upon.
Your father sounds like a good man, and a good Magister.
My father was honorable, kind, and generous. He clung to his principles when others took leave of theirs, and got himself killed. Damn my father's goodness.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled, and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook.
I'm glad
Bring
I got to
the
have that
light.
conversation with her. No. Again, also, why would Mevaris not bring a Varric? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just... It's silly. Hey, Viber. How you doing? Anyway.
So, your mom wanted you to lay low, and now you're with us.
And because I wanted to be here.
Then it looks like we pleased everyone. Isn't that novel?
Yep. It's great.
Yeah, I'm not really finding that when Rathos, okay, looks at different from when it has been taken over by the Venatori with the dragon. I mean, to me at least. So far, I feel like it. I mean, obviously, besides all the hanging bodies, which were never great, it kind of looks as not too like much of a difference. I'm interested to see how the Treviso looks in a bit here.
How does he work?
I'm sure Emmerich would fill you in if you asked.
Yeah, but he'd add details.
All right, then. The bare-bones answer from the non-necromancer. You get your parts, put the skeleton together, some fancy ritual later, and you've got a wisp inside running the show.
Manfred's a wisp? Like the ones at your desk? You could make a bunch of moving skeletons?
Me? No. Not without some research I don't want to do. Don't worry, those wisps are staying wisps.
Good.
Tasha, I want no part of that.
Eyes open.
For what? Ugh.
Something sealed. Past here.
The magic is strange.
I don't feel like doing all that right now. Sorry. Bye. I think I will do Sun's training thing first. And then I might go to Treviso afterwards. not looking forward to that.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. The, what do you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some. What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, he purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Ugh.
The nugs pretty much own Arlathan Forest.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said you needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet. There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look?
These little head bobs are so cute.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort.
He's so hot.
Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
He's so good.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Words to live by. I think death has met its match.
May we never find out. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
I felt completely different about Devrin after this quest in my first playthrough. You know, before seeing all his character growth, and he's such a good character. Yeah, I really grew to like him. I'm still not like this whole serious warden thing will just like never really be my most favorite like kind of character. I think it's probably why I prefer a character more like Alistair or Blackwall, who, while wardens and definitely still serious, they just like they don't take themselves too seriously. They're just more jokey about everything. And I just personally like that a little bit better, but I do think that Davrin's character grows in a really cool way.
That's incredible.
That's one word for it. Where's all that water coming from?
Got me. The Fade? Or I don't know. But it sure looks cool.
Nerd. Yeah. Yeah, I do it. Oh, I still hate that. I still hate it. Man, Fred. Bro, I'm gonna get emotional now that he's back. Ooh. I'm gonna start crying, you guys. Back where you belong, Manny. Good boy. Hello. Are you being nice?
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well,
Emmerich,
that depends.
Emmerich, get behind me,
On
Emmerich.
On what the mage
Be
using it is up to.
Nev, be nice. Emmerich, just get behind me. I'll save you. Nev, stop it! Everybody just needs to be nice to my boyfriend, please, please. He's just so kind. Hey. What's this? Oh. Hey, hi, how are you?
Well, it's all as you left it.
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
This is so much worse than Nev. This is so much worse than Nev. Guys, this is... I'm at a loss for words. I'm so sorry, Lucas. I didn't want to do it. Fuck.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
Well, at least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Never be a deer. Good to know.
He'd probably leave them alone.
Probably?
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Yeah, Archimate.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life, I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin?
Those eyelashes.
What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters. Still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about? Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Okay, let's see what I've been putting off. Let's go. Let's go to Treviso. I'm not ready.
It makes me sick, seeing blight every time I look out a window.
I will never grow used to it. I hope.
Look at what the blight's done to this place.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down.
Davrin, this is not
No
the
hard
time.
feelings.
This is
Good.
look
But
around.
you should know.
This is
all
not
the
the
people who
time.
ever tried to kill me are dead.
Josh will have my back.
Kicking him while he's
You
down,
can't handle both
goddamn.
of us.
I once killed half a dozen Venatori while stuck inside an elevator. I'll take my chances.
Look at all these people. They're all so sick. Oh, that's horrible. Ugh. It's really awful.
There. That pile of blight? That's what Chance wanted us to clear out.
We must get rid of it quickly.
Target those blighted boils. That should weaken it. It's working. We're weakening it.
Watch for ranged attacks!
I have never heard Darkspawn make a noise like that.
I've heard some of the new ones do.
Snipers! That should be.
On it!
Thanks, Davrin.
Whatever gets it done.
hate to say it, but we should take a look at that darkspawn. Something was off about it. This darkspawn's wearing a necklace. The pendant's shaped like a crow.
That specific pendant represents House Deriva.
We need to show this to Chance.
It's so quiet, you know, like there's just so few people. It's really upsetting me.
They need more bandages, blankets, and
Chance, we got rid of the blight in the streets, but we also found this crow pendant on a darkspawn.
Is that... This was Ayres, our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. That darkspawn you fought must have been... May she rest. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another wayward crow. I have not seen Fletcher, our merchant, in a few days. Sadly, correct. They were sending me reports of Antom movements. Despite this blight, our invaders are planning something. Here are Fletcher's roots. If the blight found them, they deserve a clean end. Like any crow.
Air. I loved air. Echomus, I'm so sorry, please. This blows. This was really so sad.
More trouble.
Oh shit.
Nicely done, Rook!
Starlin.
Still in one piece.
Barely.
Be ready.
Go, go, go!
We need to close in.
It's Fletcher.
Ready, Rook!
It's on now!
Nabrin, I suppose that was all right.
Get out of there!
We should check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes in code?
I cannot read it, but that cipher belongs to House Deriva.
We should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's a piece. Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
If Fletcher also had these notes.
Always scrupulous. If this is information on the Antom...
Are you all right?
Merely a cold. Thank you, my friends. I must now think and figure out what the Antom are plotting.
Chance. I liked it better when we were just finding those star-crossed lepers. I think I preferred that. I hate it here.
spirit of determination. May your enemies die bitter and in pain.
Yes! Good.
Don't encourage him.
Yes! Good.
Sup?
Yo.
Hey.
Hi.
Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Listen, I know I'm gonna go with Emmerich anyway, but I don't know. You know, who's just gonna have a little fun?
I wasn't expecting.
What?
I don't know. You with the birds. It's. This is fun.
Oh, good.
Can I help?
Gosh, don't look at me that way.
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. Don't scare them.
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
No, don't call him a bird.
Garage, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Kitty cat.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antom when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antom cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antom were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I think I said I understand that the last time, so I'm gonna pick this, even though I feel this way more.
Not always easy, is it?
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So what's not always easy?
I went from being a Navaran street kid to protecting the Veil with the Mornwatch, and now helping a team fight elven gods. Just once, I'd like to be one thing, you know?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
But the Antam don't see you as one of them either, do they? Neither do the Kunari back in Parvolan.
Nope. Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Not that it's my business. She's not in my,
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his
so
food.
Much, even though she's a little misguided, but
sorry, she's like that.
Listen, I'm doing it. Fuck it, I'm sending it.
So, the flustered ones, huh?
Huh. Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
No, help! Why am I spooning? No, Tosh, Tosh, don't. This is my own fault. Damn it, I did this to myself. Fuck. Their legs, the look on their face, I can't. Stop. No, I'm actually gonna get flustered. Don't. Help, I'm getting all nervous. Resist. Okay, last time I was romancing Lucanus having to resist Aaron because he was so fucking hot, giving me all the moves. Now this time I'm trying to romance Emmerich and resist Tosh. Help! Fuck. I think I want to go to the wetlands. I think I'm gonna get through this first part because I do kind of want to move the story along a little quicker than I did my first playthrough. And I'll try and get some of the other side's stuff done in between.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, And the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
It only gets worse from here.
We've got the same feeling.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Wardens sense Blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a Warden, hear the Blight. And people think Watcher initiations are scary.
Do you work with spirit? That's not so bad. Demons, though. I don't like demons.
Things can get restless in the necropolis. Anyway, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first Warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
I'll see what I can do. This place is lucky to have you.
Trying to make us like you?
Is it working?
I'm not complaining. I'll give you something to contain the Blight. Oh, and watch for Darkspawn.
Can't sing our praises if you're dead.
Good point. See you soon.
Let's go. I don't really like Hosberg. It's gross. I mean, it's supposed to be, but it's still gross, and I still don't like it.
There. That's our Blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Close.
Got the sample.
Mierda.
Pompeii.
So, Emric, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Morn Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
Everyone all right?
Oh yes, thank you.
Okay, do we think I can do this? Yes or no? Tell me no. Guys, be honest with me. Back away, back up, back up, back up.
Is it mad about the boils, or just mad in general?
We need to stop it.
Rue, nice work!
That was ass. What? I'm trying.
It's down.
Excellent. All safe?
Barely.
And another sample.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah. Let's get back to Edgar and
Surely
Antoine.
we don't have to keep going, right? Surely we can wrap it up.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the Blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the Blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me,
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
Okay.
First Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
You know what?
Okay, but we found evidence. Evker and
Are
Antoine...
too easily distracted.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The Blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to Blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
No one here wants Blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed Blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control Blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The Blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the Blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
Ah, he's never really liked us.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Weishaupt. Weishaupt. Ugh, her freaking teeth eyeball is awful. I hate that shit.